Hello, welcome to Tao Healing Radio Podcast. Today's date is July 1st, 2014. The time is 2 p.m. GMT, and this is the first episode of the Tao Radio podcast. And I'm here. I am Oganim, and I'm here with Tao Master Chun Shin. And here we're going to talk about just the basics and introductions of Tao Fellowship and the Tao Healing Center located in Chandler, Arizona. So welcome.
Yeah, hi, Yogang-nim. This is a Chun Shim.
Hello. So
Hi.
hi. So let's get to it. So can you tell me about what is actually the Tao Healing Center, and then after that, what exactly its purpose, and then after that is people are going to ask, well, what is Tao in general? So go ahead.
Yeah, the Tao Healing Center is the part of the Tao Fellowship. It's a nonprofit. So the mission of Tao Healing Center is to provide guidance and education to people who seek an open-minded and integrative and practical spiritual direction for changing their lives and creating a healthier and more balanced lifestyle. And this Tao Healing Center is providing training and education for holistic health and personal development through classes and workshops and personal coaching. And the owner of Tao Healing Center is a Tao Fellowship. It's a non-profit organization established in 1998 in Sedona, Arizona, to educate the public about the principles and spiritual practice of Tao. So the teaching is based on the ancient wisdom principles of Tao, which has been benefiting countless people for thousands of years. So it's very long and ancient. So in order to reach a broader audience and to meet the increasing needs from the public for guidance on balanced living, Tao Fellowship is expanding its activities to local communities. So the Tao Healing Center in Chandler, Arizona is the result of such efforts. Is it enough?
So how long has the Tao Healing Center in Chandler been
In
operating?
Chandler? Mm-hmm. I came here about 2 years ago from the East Coast. I worked for also the holistic health retreat. And the physical center has been here 3 years. So for me, it's been 2 years. But the Tao Fellowship has been in Sedona since 1990.
Like your own way, your own choice?
Purpose.
Okay. So it's
And
like your own way, your own choice?
your own choice. But when we say that my own is, there are 3 levels: physical level, and energy level, and spiritual level. So in physical level, Tao can be thousands ways, because physically we are all different. Energetically, same. Emotions or thoughts belong to energy. There are so many ways. And our goal is to reach the core and the peace in everybody. So first, we explore our 3 bodies. So we have a physical body and energy body, and then we want to reach the oneness in everybody. So the way to reach the oneness, that is the Tao. So when we reach it there, we can say Tao is our own way. It's not physical or energetical. So it's a deep dimension. So even though people believe that Tao belongs only to China, actually it's not true. many Eastern Asian countries share the spirit of Tao as part of their common cultural and spiritual heritage. And each of these countries have its own tradition of Tao.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so when you mean oneness body, does that kind of mean, I guess, spiritual body? You mean like spiritual body or the soul body?
Yeah, it's a three bodies.
Yeah.
So in Korea, the tradition is called the Sun Tao. Sun means the enlightened being. And the character of a sun is the combination of a human and mountain, meaning a human being living in harmony with the nature. So the ancient people, they taught a scripture, the name is Chun. The primary scripture of Sun Tao teaches that all beings from one and ends with one, which doesn't have a beginning or ending. So it explains how things are created and evolve from one. So one of the key messages of this scripture is that in human, heaven and earth meet and become one. So it teaches how to accomplish this unity, heaven, earth, and human, which is the ultimate goal of spiritual growth of all human beings.
So the
Mm-hmm.
so when you mentioned the three the three bodies, how does that
Mm-hmm.
relate to
Like,
energy?
mm-hmm.
The different types of
Yeah,
energy between all the
yeah,
bodies?
yeah. So for instance, I can give you one example, like a candle. There are so many different types of candles, big candle, small candle, red and blue, any candles. So whatever you have, you can light, the candle. So the candle itself is like a physical body. And then when you light it, there is a flame. That's like the energy. So any flame keeps moving. So when it has a strong wind, it moves more, or it can stay still. Still, it moves. So that's kind of the energy body, like whatever moves in us. For instance, our emotions move and change, and our thoughts and opinions, conceptions, memories, they all keep changing. So they belong to energy body. So when we are just a physical beings are all separate from each other, so always lonely. And then when we are connected through just the energy, it also changes. So there is a like and dislike. But when we move to the core body, so from the candle, that is kind of the light, either small candle or big candle. All candles can make light. So that's our core body of light. And the light is totally same. So, and then the light exists with the physical being. So we respect all three bodies. For instance, like, your car, and, we drive, almost every day. So we have the physical car, but if we have just a physical car in garage, it doesn't do anything. But to use it for our purpose, we need the gas. So we visit the gas station and then buy gas, and then the car has now gas. Still, it doesn't move. But the gas is the energy. So you can buy good quality of gas. It's like a good diet, any supplements. But still, it doesn't move. So we need one more thing. That's the core body. What do we need? We need driver, right? So we
We
need
need
that
we need what?
driver.
Oh,
Driver.
oh,
So
driver.
yeah, yeah. So physical body, can be very various. The expensive car or a simple car, small car, many, many cars. Gas also, the good quality of gas or low quality, we can buy anything. And then the last one is the driver. Who drives the car? That's the core body. That's why we have to focus on the core body. So when the core body is not clear, and then the car can go any place. Sometimes it's dangerous. Imagine, when the drunken driver drives the car. Can you imagine? No
Right.
matter how good the car is, how expensive the gas is, how full the gas is, if the driver is not clear and drunken or drugged, the car is dangerous. So first we take care of a physical body, and then we check the gas, if the gas circulates well, and then ultimately we have to meet the driver and talk to the driver. Are you clear about your direction, about your condition? That's the core body. So we believe originally the driver is totally fine. The person was awake. The person knows where to go. The driver, many drivers, not clear. Sometimes drivers feel sick and then feel lost. So we take care of these three bodies. So we have a workshops for these three bodies.
Oh, okay. So I was saying it's a metaphor, like the physical body could be like it could look like a very nice car.
Yeah.
But if your driver doesn't have a clear direction or is drunk, which is your spirit or your core,
Yes. Yes.
then
That's the core.
then then the car, yeah, then there's an accident can be is very likely to happen if you don't have a good sense of direction.
So the driver needs a good condition first. Originally, the condition was good, but something happened to us, so we feel like many times we feel lost. So the driver, the core body, so you can call it spirit or soul. So soul and spirit is kind of different. Spirit is information. For instance, the driver may have a different intention. It happens in our daily life too. The driver may say, "Oh, I want to hit." It happens when the person is very depressed. And then that's the wrong, low level of spirit. Or the driver can think, I want to go somewhere, I want to do good things. That's a high level of spirit. So there is a low level of spirit and high level of spirit. It's information. The highest spirit is a divinity. So when the driver has that kind of highest spirit, and the driver feels like a complete. The soul is already complete element within. So everybody has a soul. So we want to help with the core body too. So our soul resides in our heart. So we have the workshop for that. So first we meet the soul, and then we keep feeling. And then we say, our soul, please meet your divinity. So we try to help ourselves and others from our heart. So our heart, our soul, can grow. It's already complete, but it needs some the activity and then circulating energy. So our soul can be convinced, I'm the master. I'm divine. So when we feel it in our heart, we feel very complete. So the goal of our life is not just the success, but completion. So that's what the Tao Healing Center or Tao Fellowship are focusing on.
Can you tell us what the name of that workshop that you offer? So if anyone's interested.
First, we have a basic chakras. They are number 2, 3, and 4. Within the human body, there are 7 chakras. But when you open your energy body, there are more chakras. So let me talk about just the 7 chakras in human body, physical body. Basic chakras are number 2, 3, 4. So number 4 is a heart chakra. So workshop for heart chakra is called Finding True Self. So that is a true self. It's our soul. It's about who we really are truly. So that's a 2-day workshop. Saturday and Sunday, it can be any day. And at the end of the workshop, everybody feels who they are. So there are 3 main questions. So at the end of the workshop, everybody gets the answer. First one is, who am I? And everybody can sense. Second question is, what am I supposed to do in my life so not to waste my time? Third one is, to achieve my goal, what do I need? So the 3 answers come from heart. So during the workshop, we go through very awakening experiences. So we, get this, everybody gets and without judgment. That's very important. So that's for heart workshop.
Just wanted to add, it's called Finding True Self,
Finding True Self is for heart chakra.
the other name is called Finding Tao Within. That's the same, right?
That's the same, yeah. But for public, we renamed as the True Self. Mm.
Oh, okay. So I just want to clarify if anyone knew both names. But yeah, can you talk about the other workshops and also explain the other chakra systems as well?
Mm-hmm. So heart chakra is in the center of your heart, between your nipple. In the center, when you touch the middle, you can sense the sensitivity in your heart. But the worst case is kind of a numbness. When you feel nothing, your chakra doesn't work. But when you keep rubbing and stimulating, soon you can feel any sensation. That's your heart chakra. And lower than that is middle of your apatami. There is number 3 chakra. So you can tap on the middle of your apatami. It's so sensitive. So number 3 chakra is in charge of emotions and suppression. So when number 3 is blocked, and all organs can't get the energy from you, even though you eat well, breathe well, organs don't feel much. So each organ has their own emotion. It's a strong emotion. So when they don't get energy, we feel emotions more. It feels like, I can't manage my emotions and stress. I did it before, but now I cannot. That kind of thing happens. So you can check your number 3 chakra, and there is a workshop for that. The name is From Stress to Strength. So goal is opening number 3 chakra. I just did it with 9 people in Sedona. I just came back. And then 2 participants were the pediatrician, the doctors for children. So they had a frustration, so they came to open their own chakra. So we talked about the blockage and the medical area nowadays. So what frustrated them was the kids. Now even young kids, very young, they are depressed. So that really surprised them, and then me too. I heard about autism in kids, but not a depression much, but that is what's going on. So what they see nowadays is they can give just the medication, but they are too young. So their heart was achy, so they came. So we talked about the healing for kids. And they said their parents depressed. So kids got same symptom. So for the from stress to strength workshop is 2 nights and 3 days. And then we keep opening tension and detox our body. That's the first thing. And then we talk about diet. We talk about all organs, how to release the tension from organs and spine. So we help physical body. It's like a healthy lifestyle. And then we talk about the mind. For instance, when you hold a pen in your hand, the pen is not too heavy, right? Or you can hold like a paper, a sheet of a paper. It's not heavy. But if you have to hold it like days or hours, can you imagine?
Right.
Yeah, our arm hurts. So stress is like that.
Before I go on, I just want to let people know the third chakra, is that right below the solar plex physically?
Yes.
And then moving on, you're saying that stress
Yes.
and you're talking about stress for many years, right?
Yes, that blocks number 3.
Oh, that blocks number 3. So just long-term stress from
Yes.
everyday life. Okay.
Yes. So, every day anyway we feel stressed because we are all different. Character is different. Everything is different. We feel stressed. But if you know how to put it down quickly, and then you can move forward, right? But if you don't know how to let it go, you have to hold it. So that really blocks us. It makes our body tired and achy, and then we get like a fibromyalgia, MS, or all chronic problems and joints hurt. This kind of thing happens.
Is that also cause for cancer as
Even
well?
cancer, yeah. When
So,
energy doesn't circulate, yeah.
so when you mean
Energy,
so when you mean energy doesn't circulate, so stagnant energy that doesn't move, like in the third chakra?
for instance, energy is like a water. So when we hold one event, very stressful event, holding is a blocking, right? We don't let it go. So we hold it. So something is there, then energy can't pass it well. Like a water doesn't flow. And then there is originally no stagnant energy, but when energy doesn't flow, it becomes stagnant. So when energy doesn't flow, it becomes colder because there is no circulation. We human body needs warm energy. When you touch the kids, baby's body, they're just so warm. But when they are sick, it becomes cold. Anyway, life and health is warm energy. Think about the spring. And then when we get older and senior, and then body becomes cold. And when we die, it's totally cold. So the coldness belongs to death. So in life, we don't need that kind. So when, the human body has the cold energy, and, it doesn't match. So that creates the problem. We call that cancer. So when we have the cancer, it's just a huge mess of the cold energy, and then we have the body release the cold energy. The extreme cases kind of the cancer. We had a few cases here. Now they are fine. They changed their diet and they changed their lifestyle, and then they learned how to manage stress. So now they are better. So far we had a few in 2 years, and they are all okay now. It's a clean. Good?
Okay. Okay. Oh, speaking, because now you're mentioning some stories. Can you talk about some of the members that had good experiences through Tao or benefited from Tao through either from their health or getting better in terms of
Yeah,
health and so on?
yeah, we just take care of three bodies, and it's not like a medical, but healing happens. Their mind is more peaceful, and their attitude is calmer, and then their body heals themselves. So we have witnessed many, many cases, like a physical health, like a cancer, stroke, fibromyalgia, MS, all this kind. It just happened. It's not because we heal them, but because their body heals themselves. We just show how to do. And also, we hear very beautiful stories. Can I tell you several
Yes.
beautiful stories? Yeah, so it made us, have tears. It's a beautiful stories. There, we have a member, and then he has four kids, and he joined the Finding True Self, and he was putting his 7-year-old girl, the daughter, to bed on Monday night, just right after the workshop. So as he tucked his daughter into bed, he told her, I have two things I want you to always remember. First, I want you to know I love you. And then he pointed to her heart and said, and I want you to always remember to make decisions from your heart. And his daughter was confused and looked up at her father and replied, but Daddy, I always make decisions from my head. I don't understand. So he picked up the Maggie, his daughter's favorite doll, the toy, from when she was an infant, and held the toy in front of her and asked, so when you hold this Maggie, where do you feel in your body? And the little girl's eyes brightened, and she pointed to her heart. I feel it here, Daddy. So he was smiling and said, that is where I want you to make all your decisions from your heart. Isn't it beautiful?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So the both, the daddy and the daughter said goodbye. And since then, neither one of their lives is same. So he shared that story. So this beauty in our lives, it heals. Mm.
I remember another story. Was it sciatica? One of the members could not
Yeah,
walk for a while,
yeah. He's totally fine now.
and he's able
You
to
know,
walk. Right. Yeah.
yeah, when he came first, he brought a little chair, which his mom gave him long ago. He is now 65, so his mom is not here. But he came with the chair like a little boy, and then he said, this is from my mom, and he cannot sit on the floor because of his sciatica. And then in the first class, he tried, but anyway, he had to use like a big chair. And then he said when he goes to airport, he has to use the wheelchair because, he has to walk. So that was his condition. So he joined the classes, and then he did some private sessions. And now he's totally fine. He can run now. This year he became 65, so he is now free member here because we offer free classes to seniors and juniors. Mm.
And how long did it take him before he went since he joined the class until he started to walk? Was it a year?
Um,
Or less than?
no, no. This month he is his 1 year anniversary. He
Oh,
got healed in 4, 5 months. Yeah,
oh wow. Yeah, that's
yeah.
pretty
In his
quick.
second class, yeah, he was already better, he said. Yeah, and then gradually he got better. One thing is he exercised very diligently, so that really helped.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
He's a very active person and very talented, and he has his own business.
mhm.
So he needed his health. So he really focused on his health, and he's totally fine. Yeah.
So as his health got better, probably his personal and professional life also improved as well because now he can move.
Now, yeah. Here, all members, um, in terms of their job or professionals, all better because of their condition is better. That's what we see, and that gives us joy. They're professionals because they don't waste time in their bed. They visit their doctors less, so they save time and energy too. And then it helps their relationship too. We had several couples here, and then some of them were considering like separation, that kind. And then after chakra workshops, their relationship is much better. Nobody made that decision of a separation. So that's another joy. So
So
our focus is just the humans, and then it improves everything.
so you mentioned the classes that some of these members have taken to help heal themselves. It is it basically all classes are designed basically to help people heal themselves in general?
Mm-hmm.
Can you,
Our classes, yeah. Do you want to
yeah.
talk about classes?
Yeah, can you talk about the classes that you offer at the Healing Center in Chandler?
Yeah, the classes, we call this like a healing yoga. Uh, but the uniqueness is we help members' energy, means and members the focus, because the focus pulls the energy. So our belief is when we become ourselves, especially the true self, and then we can recover our health. So like a coming home, coming to yourself and becoming yourself without judgment. So that's the main key. So far, lifestyle is like, you want to help your business or family or anything. So your focus has been outside. You just keep giving your water to other cups. And then your cup becomes empty. So what we do here is filling your cup again, your cup first. And then your cup will overflow and then your water goes to other cups automatically. So good for you, good for others. So we call this a Hongik, Hongik. Good for me, good for you. But how can we fill our cup? Do we need water from others? And it's not true because we have our own spring within, that is our chakras. So when you develop your chakras, you can get energy from your own source. It really feels good. It's happiness within. So that's why we open the chakras. So in regular class, you can practice the focus on you. So whenever members come, we always say, do you feel yourself? And we help that part. So our healing yoga is to feel our physical body as well as energy body. So first, maybe 50 minutes, we do stretching, and then we lay down, we practice the breathing and circulation, or sometimes the strengthening chakras. And then in sitting, we practice energy meditation. So in one class, you move from physical dimension to energy dimension. And then during the energy meditation, you feel the peace. So 3 dimensions, physical, energetical, and then your peace. The peace is your core body. And then we finish class. So when you experience this over and over, your peace grows and your peace heals your body. So we have healing yoga, detox yoga, chakra vibration. The names are different and a little bit different ways, but the goal is the same. Also, we have workshops and retreats. We also have a personal coaching. So we want to help companies outside or any communities. So
Okay, can you go over a little bit about the other classes? So at least so all the classes have the same goal,
same
over,
goal,
but different methods and
but a little
different.
bit different. Yeah.
So
For
can you go
instance,
over detox yoga and chakra vibration?
yeah, in healing yoga, we do stretching, meridian stretching a lot. And in detox class, uh, stretching is about 30 minutes. And then we lay down and then we focus on organs. So we go deep into organs and release the tension from organs. For instance, when you just worry and anxious, and the anxiety makes the stomach very tight, or anger makes our liver tight, and fear affects our kidneys, or sadness affects our lungs, and like hyper energy hurts our heart. So first, physically, we move our organs and find the tension and release the stagnant energy. And then mentally, emotionally, we feel much better and stronger. That's the detox class. Also, members practice that at home. Everybody gets a home exercise.
Is
So
that
the detox class, the physical body and energy body, emotional body. What did you say?
Oh no, does that include tapping? Is it that one include?
Oh, tapping. Yeah. So all classes have a tapping. So when I introduced the tapping long ago, I got the questions, why are you hurting yourself? And then no, it's not hurting. It's a vibration. For instance, our heart beats every day, right?
Mhm.
It's a vibration. So to help with that vibration, we tap our body. So you can tap on your arm, and you can feel like a tingling. Tingling means your energy. Tingling is your energy. You may feel warmth. You may feel like a buzzing. But that's the energy circulation. It feels like a magnet or electric. And blood has iron. So when you make the buzzing, it helps your blood circulation. So it really helps with any problem related to blood, like a high blood pressure or low blood pressure problem or that kind, or cholesterol. So tapping is our basic. It's like your heartbeat. So in a chakra vibration class, we do it long, like about 1 hour. So first we vibrate the physical body very gently, and then we go to organs, go deeper, and skeleton, and then chakras. And then at the end, you just become the vibration. So you experienced, right? Isn't it your
Yes,
favorite?
yes, that's actually my favorite class.
Yeah. So we have some manias here.
And then they also have chakra dance vibration. One of the instructors too afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. As members practice this more and more, they all love a vibration class. All advanced members love it because they
And that's
can
what you
go
need.
very deep. Uh-huh.
And that's what you mean by going from a low level to a high level, which means
Yeah.
going from a low vibration to high vibrational state?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you're totally right. So low vibration is like a, kind of a stretching. Yeah, it's a physical level. But when you vibrate your chakra, you can just feel all three bodies. So we try to keep our focus in our physical body, but we can go very deep. So our goal is not like a living physical body. It happens a lot. So we always recommend, hold your energy and spirit and your soul in the body. That's very, very important. Integration.